Okay, so my opponent said that the SAT is just one of the units that the college admission looked at. However, as of all the research, every research that I was looking at said that the SAT is the largest component. It is the largest component that the admissions look at because they use it as a predictor of how the student is going to do in college curriculum. And so there is lots of other factors as we stated, but that's the main one, and we say that that is not adequate representation of the intelligence, because you need to have some kind of intelligence to be into college. You're not just gonna walk around campus and know and be doing good in college, right? So then she said that she was saying that, okay, well, the test is hard and it is long, but once you take it once, you'll know what to expect the second time, so you can just take it again. Her words, you can just take it again. However, as we were saying, it's expensive. Why would we want to keep taking it over and over? And then, there's an example that I have. It says, one second. There was a mother, and she had two children. One was prepared for the SAT and was smart. The other one was lazy and was not prepared at all. She made the lazy one take a SAT prep class, and then at the day of the test, they got the same score. The mother was curious why they got the same score, and the lazy child that took the SAT prep said, I like multiple choice tests like the SAT because you don't need to know the whole information. You just need to know how to take the test. And these are methods that he learned in the prep class. The SAT is a large business. There's lots of companies that are advertising that they'll improve your score 100%, 100 points, 200 points, whatever. But the SAT prep advocates for the SAT to stay as a major component of the admissions process because they are making the money. However, there's two studies made, one by the College Board that showed that the SAT coaching improved on average verbal points 8, that's only 8 points, and then on the math 18 points. In 2009, another study was made that showed that the SAT raised the critical reading by 10 points and the math by 20 points. So why would he be paying so much just to improve 10, 20 points? There's an example is there's this course called Kaplan. Kaplan usually costs $100 an hour for a private tutor or $1,100 for a whole course. Yet again, why would you pay so much for 10, 20 points? She was saying that the SAT should be long because it gives you more time to think about the answers that you want to get so you get a good score. However, why would you want to compare 4 hours on a test to 4 years in high school? Shouldn't you think that 4 years in high school should give more representation of how you're going to do in college than 4 hours in one Saturday morning taking the SAT? It's just 4 years, it's a better example of how you're going to do it than 4 hours. Yes, she was saying that SAT is expensive, but it's an investment for college. If it's an investment for college is expensive by itself. Why would you want to add more expenses to college when you don't need the SAT? You have other stuff to look at. For example, you have the GPA, you have their grades, you have their rigor, you have their community service, you have extracurricular activities, and you have their leadership skills. Examples of extracurricular activities. The students learn skills in organization and time management. They also learn how to network with other people and work in groups. Leadership, good leaders are not just made, they're not born. If you have a desire and willpower, you can become an effective leader. Good leaders develop through never-ending process of self-study, education, and training and experience. People that have good work ethic have a belief in the moral benefit of work and the ability to enhance character. These are all things that the college admission should look at instead of the SAT. Wouldn't you want people that have good work ethic, leadership, extracurricular activity, volunteer work? Wouldn't you want to have those kind of people in your college activities and in college atmosphere rather than just people that get one good test like on an exam? There's 775 colleges in the nation that have the SAT as an optional choice. If you want to submit it, if you want to take it and you want to submit it, you go for it. If you don't, but you don't have to. And a handful of these are prestigious colleges, including Franklin and Marshall. They're private colleges. And they have the SAT as an optional criteria, and they said, this is what they said. They said, we are not admitting idiots as a result that we are not requiring the SAT. Proving that, yet again, you don't need to take it. As my partner was saying, yes, it is biased towards whites, and it is biased towards the wealthy, because the wealthy could afford to take those private prep classes and learn the methods and just be prepared by learning how to take the test, not being intelligent enough. Because like I said, the prep classes don't increase your intelligence, they just teach you how to take the test, and they just, if you take the class, they expose you to more of the questions, and there's a trend in the questions throughout the years. She was also saying that she didn't believe that the test was biased. It was just the fact that it was a coincidence that one culture did better than other cultures. Yet, she was saying that it's not just that the whites do better, but she was saying that Asians do better. On my research, Asians are part of the minorities as Latinos and blacks that don't do that good. So Asians don't just do good, it's always on the white, because the majority of the people that are developing and grading these scores are white males that are making the test, so then whites are better exposed to those kind of things.